तुम्हारा स्कूल तुम्हें घंटा कुछ नहीं सिखाएगा। ओ तुम बहुत मोटी हो गई हो, यू शुड लूज वेट, यू नीड टू बी स्लिम एंड स्किनी एंड व्हाट नॉट, यू डोंट। अगर उस पॉइंट पे कोई लड़का आके मेरे मुंह पे मुझे बोल देता ना कि यू आर वर्थ नथिंग, आई वुड हैव लाफ्ड एट हिज फेस। दे कैन नॉट स्टैंड अ वुमन हु नोज हर सेल्फ वर्थ। हम तो मिस यूनिवर्स हैं, हमसे तो कोई सुंदर दिखता ही नहीं है। हाय, आई एम आन्या, I'm 20, so I've obviously gone through my teenage. But if you're a girl or a guy who is still in his teenage, then this is something that I wish somebody had told me. First, beauty is a mindset and it comes from confidence. See, I know कि there are people जो दिखने में बहुत अच्छे होते हैं. They have good features, they have attractive features. But what actually makes them attractive is their confidence, is how they project themselves. Now, trust me, if you're 13, 14, 15, 16, whatever, you are still growing. Okay, you're still growing into your body, into your features, into everything else. So, that is something you cannot control. If you have acne, if you have body hair, that is something you cannot control at this moment, and it is absolutely normal. What you can control is how you project yourself to other people, how confident you are, how kind you are, how intelligent you are. That is what makes you actually beautiful or attractive, so to say. I know people who look a certain way, who look, I would say, extremely beautiful, but जैसे ही वो अपना मुंह खोलते हैं, all that facade goes away. Okay, and that is not what beauty is. It is not completely physical. And I personally believe that 80 to 90% of it has to do with your character and has to do with your confidence. Now, I'm not saying तुम हर दिन शीशे के सामने खड़े हो और सुबह सुबह उठ के 10 बार बोलो आई एम ब्यूटीफुल, आई एम ब्यूटीफुल, आई एम ब्यूटीफुल। जब दिमाग के अंदर तुम्हारे ये घुसा हुआ है कि ओ आई डोंट लुक गुड, ओ my nose is a certain way, or my eyes are a certain way, or my body is a certain way, nothing can help. एंड आई एम नॉट सेइंग कि तुम खुद को पागल बनाओ कि हम तो मिस यूनिवर्स हैं, हमसे तो कोई सुंदर दिखता ही नहीं है, but make yourself understand that you are enough just the way you are, and that there are so many things important than physical beauty. You know what else is important than being physically attractive? It's being kind, it's having a good character, it's being intelligent, it's being so disgustingly accomplished that the way that you look is the least interesting thing about you, because you're so rich from the inside that the outside doesn't matter anymore. That brings me to my second point. Self worth is non negotiable. Now, I know you guys have crushes. I know you feel like if that one person doesn't like you, then you're not good enough. But that is simply not true. Tying your self worth to an external person, an external situation, or an external thing would be so harmful for you, and it'll drive you insane. I think the one thing that I'm so proud of myself for is, even when I was young, my self worth was always intrinsic. इसका सिंपली ये मतलब है कि आई न्यू द काइंड ऑफ पर्सन दैट आई एम, आई न्यू व्हाट आई वाज वर्थ फ्रॉम अ वेरी यंग एज, एंड इसीलिए एनी एक्सटर्नल फैक्टर, अगर उस पॉइंट पे कोई लड़का आके मेरे मुंह पे मुझे बोल देता ना कि यू आर वर्थ नथिंग, आई वुड हैव लाफ्ड एट हिज फेस. And developing that kind of self worth is so important, especially for women, because understand, we are living in a patriarchal society. हमारे आसपास सारी आंटियां, सारे अंकल, सारे लड़के, सब हमें यही बोल रहे हैं that your self worth is tied to your vanity, is tied to how attractive you are, or how polite you are, or how well you score in an exam. That's not true. Your self worth is whatever you decided to be, and nobody but yourself should have the power to change that, or to challenge that even. And you know, people will challenge that. They will have the audacity to come at you and criticize you. And if anyone is willing to demean you, make you feel small, and is constantly like walking all over you, do not let that shit slide. तुम किसी का बॉक्सिंग बैग नहीं हो कि वो आके तुम्हें बोले जा रहे हैं, सुनाए जा रहे हैं. तुम बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट हो. योर एग्जिस्टेंस इज वेरी वैल्यूएबल, एंड डू नॉट लेट एनीवन मेक यू फील अदरवाइज. थर्ड, work out for strength and for health and not for aesthetics. Now, I remember when I was in 9th or 10th, तो लड़कों ने एकदम से जिम जाना स्टार्ट कर दिया था because they wanted to build muscles. But as a girl, why would you go to the gym? तुम्हें थोड़ी मसल बनानी है, that would look too manly. News alert, it's not easy to gain muscle as a woman. It takes a hell lot of hard work. और ऐसा नहीं है कि तुम 5 दिन जिम जाओगे तो तुम्हारी मसल्स आ जाएंगी. And you have to be very intentional about getting muscles. And getting muscles is not a bad thing. It won't make you any less feminine. It would make you strong. It will make you healthier. I don't know यहाँ लड़कियों को क्यों सिखाया जाता है कि you need to be slim and skinny and whatnot. You don't. You need to be strong and you need to be healthy. Aesthetics have nothing to do with it. वो सिर्फ एक added bonus होता है that when you're working out, when you're eating good, body wise you would look a certain way, your desired way, but that is literally just a bonus. Work out because you want to feel strong and you want to feel healthy, and I cannot stress this enough. I feel like if I had started working out when I was in my teenage, I would have much better energy levels. I would be much more stronger overall. And that's the point, at the end you want to be strong, you want to have strength. And I'm not saying this because तुमको कभी कोई बहुत भारी चीज उठानी पड़ सकती है, but simply to feel good in your body and to feel confident in your body. Like being strong is the biggest confidence boost you'll ever have. So if anyone is telling you right now कि oh तुम बहुत मोटी हो गई हो, you should lose weight, you should just run like 10 kilometers every single day. Cardio is good, running is good, but please do strength training. It will change you for the better. Weight loss तुम्हें as an added advantage मिलेगा, but you'd get stronger, and that is very 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 important. Fourth, start building your financial freedom. As a woman, it is so important for you to be financially independent. Like, I don't care if you marry the love of your life, people change. And if you're entirely dependent on your husband or on like your family for money, then तुम अपनी life कैसे जियोगे यार? You should take pride in having your own money. I don't care if you're getting an allowance, save 10% of it. If you have a small business, if you're earning from it, save 10 to 20% of it. बाकी वैसे उड़ाओ तुम, मजे करो. Obviously, that is what money is there for. But saving is so, so, so important. And उससे भी ज़्यादा important is investing. Invest in yourself. Start learning new skills that will get you money. Start building a portfolio. If you want to earn through social media, I have 2 videos that might be able to help you. I'll link them somewhere here. But any which way that you can learn skills that you know will make you more employable, do that. And learn how stock market works, learn how budgeting works, how taxation works, SIPs क्या होती हैं, compounding क्या होती है. You need to know that. Be financially literate. Like, if you're a girl watching this, I'm so sorry, but you do not have an option. You cannot opt out of it. तुम्हारे पापा टैक्स करते आए हैं पूरे घर में doesn't mean that अब तुम्हारा भाई next करेगा. You take that responsibility. And it's not that hard. तुम YouTube पे जाओ, there are tons of videos about financial literacy, and constantly work towards financial independence. Like, I feel like till 25, 26, this should be your बिगेस्ट गोल. आई डोंट केयर अगर तुम्हें तुम्हारा फ्यूचर पति अभी मिला है कि नहीं मिला है, तुम्हारे बैंक में पैसा होना चाहिए. यू शुड हैव इनफ मनी टू डू वट एवर द फक यू वॉन्ट विदाउट आस्किंग फॉर एनीबडी एल्सेस परमिशन. और ये तभी हो पाएगा व्हेन इट इज योर ओन मनी. सो प्लीज गेट फाइनेंशियल एजुकेशन. तुम्हारा स्कूल तुम्हें घंटा कुछ नहीं सिखाएगा. मेक दिस योर साइड प्रोजेक्ट, बट बी फाइनेंशियली लिटरेट and start saving and investing money. Now, fifth, and personally the most important thing, choose your company wisely. I'm sure तुमने ये सुना होगा, because at this point सबने ये सुना हुआ है that you are the average of the 5 people that you spend most of your time with. Choose those 5 people so wisely. I kid you not, I have seen people get ruined just because they've been in the wrong company, and I've seen people do amazing things even though maybe उनमें वो capability नहीं थी, but just because everyone around them was so ambitious and so motivated that they were able to do it too. And that's what happens. You need to surround yourself with the most ambitious people ever. मतलब अगर तुम्हारे 4 दोस्त हैं and उन चारों का plan in life is जो होगा देखा जाएगा, then you really need to consider your company. And it's not good for your mental health even. Don't be around people who are lazy and who will pull you down. कि अरे अभी क्यों पढ़ रहा है, अभी तो बहुत टाइम है, अभी से वाई यू वरिंग अबाउट कॉलेज, अभी तो बहुत टाइम है, आगे जॉब का क्या सोचना, अभी तो बहुत टाइम है. टाइम है, बट इट डज नॉट हर्ट टू बी प्रिपेयर्ड. इट डज नॉट हर्ट टू हैव अ प्लान. इट डज नॉट हर्ट टू हैव अ फायर इनसाइड यू कि भाई यू हैव टू प्रूव योर सेल्फ. यू हैव टू achieve great things. You want to be the best of the best. And if that is something that you want to do, then you need to be surrounded by people who feel the same way and who are working towards the same goals. And this is easier said than done. It is very difficult to find the right company, and it's very easy to find the wrong kind. So if at any point in time you feel like your friends are just pulling you down, they're fucking with your mental health, just cut them off. It's really not that big of a deal. अभी तुम्हें लग रहा होगा कि my entire life will end, मेरा कोई दोस्त नहीं है, मैं लोना हो जाऊंगा. It's fine. You will find friends. Just because you're not able to find the right group does not mean that you'll take any leftovers. Have some standards, okay? I have a lot more things that I want to talk about. So let me know if you want a part 2 of this video. I hope you guys like this video. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next week. Bye.